We start today's episode by getting our first look at the top of the draft for the defensive side of the football. And contrary to last year's drafts, the defensive end position is not nearly as strong. Of course, had it at, strong as its positional strength in our sliders last year, and it was just way too good. Turned it back to the default setting, and it went very much so the other way. There's only one left end that I like. It's going to go in the top 50 or so picks. That's Zay Fells, who's got decent strength, good speed and acceleration, and has the potential to have a finesse moves. Not going to be a power guy at all. Block shedding is only average, so I think he's a good player, not great, but he's a player that could be available in the second round where we're projected to pick, and I would like to draft a marquee defender. I'm not going to say I'm going to force it. If it ends up in the second round that the best player is an offensive player, I'll do it. But so Zay Fells is definitely going to be an option for us. Right end, nobody. So we went from last drafts being maybe the best defensive end class I've seen to one guy in the top 50 picks that I like even a little bit. Defensive tackle, same thing. I have not gone through the later rounds in these drafts yet, because we're just going through the top kind of 50 picks. So hopefully we can get some guys in the mid rounds on our board here at these positions, because I would like to draft a defensive lineman at some point. Now, there are a couple of outside linebackers who would play defensive end for us. The problem is these guys are going to go pretty early on in the class. Markel Chris, great to elite strength, speed, and acceleration. You love to see it. And he has B block shed with A to C finesse and B to D power. Sucks that we don't know either of them. We know his finesse is going to be better, of course, because of his speed rush archetype and, the elite athleticism. But he's a top 5 projected pick, so he's not going to be in the cards for us. Steven Hendricks could theoretically be. He has elite strength and speed, just not the get off. And he has a power moves, along with, of course, being 21 years old. So there's that. Ingram, we'll talk about him coming the off season. And then Braxton Payne, another top 5 guy. Not going to be at the cards for us, but, if we could draft him, he would certainly be on our short list just because of his age. Oh no, he's 22. What am I talking about? Elite size, though, elite athleticism, and the potential to have a power moves would be really nice as well. So, not going to really be in the cards. The only kind of guy in the front 7 that I could see us drafting is probably Zay Fells, unless Hendricks falls a bit to the later first and he's, within a trade up. Secondary wise, you'd think secondary may not be as big of a need for us. We have Christian Gonzalez. Demir Hale has really turned it on lately here in his rookie year. And then Grant Delpit and Julian Blackman. We have good players all around. But Kenya Gibson here is an insane prospect. He is 6'4", 204 pounds, 21 years old, with the perfect athleticism card. Great to elite at every single spot. I got him up to 100% scouted. We know he's a top 5 player in this class. Now, not a lot of A's there, only stamina, but also everything except for tackle and play rec is B. So, a very, very good all-around player. Again, with elite size, elite age, and elite athleticism. So do you surpass the fact that you probably have 2 really good corners that you're planning on being long-term players to just get your third guy? I mean, you do need 3, right? I don't know if any of Gibson, Hale, or Gonzalez is the perfect fit as a slot corner, but we could make it work. Another guy that's going to go top of the draft zone corner that I like here, just has the elite top end speed with some good coverage. Unfortunately, that injury and stamina puts him in a bad spot. But there you have it. Safety wise, there's one guy here that'll go in the top 50 or so picks that I like. Matt Woodard here. Really good athlete for sure. And projects to have some good man coverage. Zone coverage will at least be average. Good. Not very tall, but he's got good weight. So will be, somebody that could project to be pretty strong with that good to great strength. So I think decent safety size as well. But I think Kenya Gibson's the best player that could be available. Now you see solid round 1 projection and think there's no way he's going to be available to us, but I do want to show you mock draft 2. And you can go all the way through this, and there's only one corner taken in the first round, and it's here at 26 with Jaden Locke. So despite being a solid round 1 projection, our guy did not go off the board in the first round at all. Now I will say, since that mock draft came out, Locke was initially the corner 1 in this class. They've flipped. Gibson has risen 2 spots, and Jaden Locke has fallen a spot. So it might be Jaden Locke that falls to the second. Unfortunately, at 23 years old, I'm not as interested. He's still, a really good looking player. Also 6'4", of course. But some potential injury concerns along with 23 years old makes me less interested in him than Gibson for sure. But we'll see when mock draft 3 comes out if Gibson is still not being taken in the first round, because if he is not, I gotta think that, again, despite maybe not the biggest positional need, he's probably the best player we could take with our, what's looking to be like a high to mid second. So we have 2 guys, have a wide receiver and a corner that are both guaranteed top 5 talents that could be available with our pick. Deshaun Anthony did go in mock draft 2 pretty early, actually. So he'd have to fall a little bit in the mock drafts. So there you have it. This is kind of everybody. We have 13 players that are on our board that are around 1 to 2 projected or higher. So these are kind of the realistic options for us with our first pick in next year's draft. One of these 13 players likely to be it, unless we decide to trade down or maybe even decide to trade up. But I don't know if we have the ammo to really make a splash move up in this draft. So let's transition back into football mode for this season, as we've still got some games to go through today. Starting up, we'll be playing against the Seahawks in this first sim game. We'll get the scoring going first in this one, up 14-3 now as we get close to halftime. We'll take a 21-10 lead to the break. And looks like we might be able to pull this one out. Seattle making it close, but we do win 42-37 in a bit of a barn burner there. We had a lead for a while, nearly choked it, but we pull it out in the end. It looks like we got a clutch stop there, and then we're able to get the run game going to run out the clock. So let's take a look at what the stats ended up looking like for this one. 225 yards on 19 of 26, 2 touchdowns, no picks for Blatchford. Very solid day in the office. It was the run game that really carried us today. 19 for 153 and 3 touchdowns for Robinson, and Mitchell also got a touchdown. He also got one in the air, so 5 touchdowns for our running backs today that's pretty good. We had 1 sack only. That was Jalen Carter, and Julian Blackman got a pick. Blatchford here up for an upgrade. We'll go field general, hoping to get some throw accuracy short. We do get +1. So that puts him in that deep green rating at 85. There's Johnson, probably agile or pass protector. We'll go pass protector here. We have him listed at left tackle, even though he plays right tackle for us, just to get that scheme bit boost. Cole Strange here. We'll get a little bit more balanced. Then Anthony Jennings will make him a little bit better of a pass rusher here with his power moves. He gets +2 there. So we've got the Bills game today as the game that we will be playing. It is a revenge game opportunity for Gabe Davis, our biggest signing in the offseason. Taking an updated look at that roster that we played, of course, last year, as they are our division rival. James Cook leading the backfield there. Stephon Diggs, always super dangerous. One of the best route runners in the game. He's got 2 at 98 and 1 at 99. Now we're missing a little bit of depth there, of course, with us signing away Gabe Davis, but they've got a really good young tight end to help make up for that. Offensive line-wise, pretty dang good. At left tackle, and then solid across the rest of it. Greg Rousseau here, really good power moves up to 90 now. Gonna be tough to stop. Von Miller still hanging around and still good here, both with his block shedding and his finesse. Ed Oliver solid on the interior as well. Matt Milano here, really good two-way player and one of the best in the league at the linebacker spot. Spot that just doesn't have a ton of stars in the league these days. Tre'Davious White can cover both man and zone. He's still really, really good. At the age of 29, Rasul Douglas playing up 85 overall now. As an Eagles fan, you love to see it. I was always a big Rasul fan during his time in Philly. And Micah Hyde at 33. Doesn't quite have the speed, but he is still a very good zone player. So, how do we defeat the Bills? I think deep pass is a solid option for us. Want to not get beat by Josh Allen. Then we might try to throw things deep. I usually like kind of what the play calling is when we do throw it deep. So we'll try it here today. And here's a little pregame look at Kevin Blatchford. 21-9. His touchdown interception ratio is continuing to trend upward. But this is a very tough Bills team. They've pretty much already got the division wrapped up. Not, officially, but pretty much. And we're a team that's fighting for our playoff lives. With that win against Seattle, we are not yet out of the playoffs, but we probably have to either win out at this rate or maybe lose one to get there. So a lot of pressure on this Memphis team to get the win against our division rivals today. And so let's hop into it. The Bills will be the first to get the football in this game. Taking a look at Josh Allen's stats, done a really good job avoiding the interceptions this year. And when he does that, the Bills are a very tough team to stop. I think I saw a stat over the playoff football weekend that they're 16-0 when he doesn't throw an interception or something. So, yeah, getting Josh Allen to make mistakes is going to be key in this game. Can't get the mistake there on that first play as Buffalo has the first down. Here's a give to Cook, and Jalen Carter is all over that one. It'll be a loss of 3. He won immediately there. Carter already with his X Factor active here on 2nd and 13. Little quick completion for a gain of 5 there to get Buffalo in more of a third and manageable situation here. Still, though, you got to like our odds of getting a stop. Allen downfield. He's got a man, but it is out of bounds. Bryce Hall, the closest man in coverage. And so the defense gets the stop after allowing just 1 first down. Our game will start with a dump off to Hendricks out of the backfield. Made one man miss, but There just wasn't much room on that play, so we lose one. From the gun, Latchford, plenty of time. Ends up finding his check down. It is Hendricks again. That will bring up 3rd and 8 from the 20. Latchford, protection is there. Needs to find something, but the Bills were all over our route concepts there. Latchford forced to just throw it away, so we go 3 and out. The Bills defense, of course, we had that pre-game scenario of how they are an immovable object. So far, looking so good for that defense in this one. Not looking so good for Deion Dawkins, though, who gets injured here to start the second drive while allowing a sack. Puts Josh Allen back to 2nd and 17. And he'll take another short pass to try to make the 3rd down more attainable. Empty formation here on 3rd and 13. Bills are going screen, and that one's not going anywhere. Bryce Hall was all over it. Made a couple of nice plays on 3rd down in this one. We start from the 17. Blatchford, past the sticks, has a man. That is Kevin Williamson. For a gain of 15. Or sorry, more a gain of 13. Blatchford. He's got a man. Gabe Davis, his first reception today, coming off a 77-yard game his last time out. Would love for Gabe Davis to have himself a big game today. Here on 2nd and short, Blatchford lines up under center. Back to pass from it. Has plenty of time to survey. Takes the out route to Williamson, who gets his 2nd reception here of the drive. The Thunderbirds bring in fullback here at the 45-yard line. Fake the give to Bijan. And that's a throw downfield. That's Gabe Davis once again. That one will get us inside the 25 on the crossing pattern. Gabe Davis was open, and Blatchford hit him right on the money. Good play concept there to get the big play for wide receiver 1. Three tight ends here on the right side of the formation here. It's going to be a give to Bijan on the weak side of the formation, but the Bills were ready for it. That's the first rushing attempt of the day for Bijan, and his first touch overall. 2nd and 10 after nothing doing on the last run. Blatchford goes to the end zone, and he gets picked off by Tre'Davious White. It was a very promising drive, but he just threw it right to him. After the interception, Cook gets the handoff. Gonna gain 4 on that stretch give. He's coming off a 56-yard gain. From the 22. Allen in shotgun. It's going to be a read option, and Allen takes it. He takes a terrible path. Should have stayed outside there for sure, and instead gets dumped for a loss. Allen on 3rd down throws a strike downfield to Kilgore. Lonnie Kilgore. The Gabe Davis replacement here in Buffalo. Under 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Allen, RPO, look, gives it to Kilgore, who breaks the tackle and gains 6. Gonzalez had a chance to break that up at the line, but couldn't quite get it done. Brings up 2nd and 4. Allen, quick throw over the middle to Kincaid for another Buffalo first. Just past midfield for this first down. Allen under center. Back to pass, another quick one to Kincaid for 5 yards more. That'll bring us to 2 minutes left here in the first. To give to Cook. There's a big hole over the middle. And it's going to be a big gain for Cook down to the 33. Bills with their best drive of the day so far for sure. Mixing the run and pass quite well. We're going to gain 3 here on that run. Bills bring in Knox. They'll give it to Cook once more. Run defense playing pretty well, though, to start this game for Memphis. Cook has, a big run in there, but otherwise has been stopped up pretty well. 3rd and 5. Stephon Diggs finds an open spot there on the left side of the field. And that will end the first quarter with 1st and goal Buffalo. And they'll take that 1st and goal play here to start the second. And it's another run stopped up well by the Thunderbirds. Run defense has certainly been a problem for us at times this year, so it's encouraging to see it be a strength for us to start this game. Bills have Josh Allen going down. That is Givens there on the sack. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Back at the 16. Excellent opportunity to force the field goal here. Allen evading. He's got a couple men in pursuit, and it's going to be Anthony Jennings and Jalen Carter combining for the sack there. That's the 3rd Memphis sack here of the game, and it's going to bring out the field goal unit for the Bills. Field goal is up and in. So, first points are on the board here in this game. Blatchford. A little bit of a throw on the move there to Carlos Roman for a gain of 9. Start this next drive. Had a good drive going last time out, just threw a terrible interception to end it. Hopefully we can pick the momentum back up. Rasul Douglas played that one well. On the attempt to hit Gabe Davis. Brings up 3rd and 1. 2 tight ends and a fullback all on the field. You got to think this is run, and it is, and it's a big one at that. To the 49-yard line. Don't like that Bijan just got his 2nd carry in this game. We've seen this offense is at its best when it features Bijan this season. And usually I feel like throw it deep has had us actually running the ball a decent amount. That's why I picked it today. But it just hasn't been the case in this game. We've been actually throwing it all the time, and we throw an interception again. Tre'Davious White with his 2nd pick already. You've got to be kidding me. Maybe stop throwing him the football. There are other places you could throw the ball other than directly at Tre'Davious White, maybe. Goodness heck. That's a second potentially promising drive just stopped in its tracks by Kevin Blatchford, but luckily our defense gets us the ball right back. All right. Can Blatchford avoid throwing the ball to Tre'Davious White? Well, you can't throw it to White when he's getting unblocked pressures right in his face. Adafe Owe comes clean straight to the quarterback. It's a loss of 9. Second and 19, we run the ball. That's an awful call. That brings up 3rd and 17. Yeah, this drive's not going anywhere. Unless Blatchford can come up with something spectacular here on 3rd and 17. And instead he gets sacked. Von Miller. Made it 4th and 26. Not a good way to answer for your defense coming out with an interception, I'd say. Memphis showing double A gap pressure look. They'll drop out of it here on 2nd and 10, and Allen went right up the seam. That's a great counter to the double A gap look. Diggs in motion here on 1st down. Allen will throw to him on the sit-down route, but Mack Wilson was there in coverage. Second down from the 39-yard line. Allen back to pass. He's feeling the heat and he's going down. That'll be sack number 2 on the day for Givens. Having himself a good day. Bringing up 3rd and long. Under 6 minutes left in the first half. Allen floats it, and it is caught downfield for the 1st down. Mooney on the catch. Allen fakes the give. He's trying to run, and he's going down again. That's Givens. Sack number 3 of the half for him. Hasn't been the most productive season for him, but he's come alive today. Bunch formation on the right. Allen throws to it. That'll be a nice little gain of 6. That's what you do on 1st and 2nd and very long. Get the pass play of 6 or 7 yards. You don't run it for 2 yards. 3rd and 9. Allen by himself in the backfield. Going over the middle, it is broken up by Devin Bush. The coverage was sound, and we get the stop. However, we have to start all the way back at the 6-yard line. Blatchford over the middle, deep downfield. That's going to be a gain of 29 yards to Williamson. Been the best target today of this first half. And that takes a lot of balls to throw deep in your own territory. But I respect it. To the 35, especially in a game where you've already thrown 2 picks. Blatchford takes the check down to Robinson for 7. That'll put us under 3 minutes to go in the half. This is our chance to take a lead into the half. Robinson. Looks like he just kind of psyched himself out there on which route to take. I think he could have had the 1st down there. That will bring up the 2-minute warning in this game. 3-0, been a defensive battle. Memphis has been plagued by turnovers, and Buffalo has been plagued by sacks, although we've had a couple of sacks against us ourselves. Over the middle for the 1st down is Javier Hendricks. Memphis going no huddle. Blatchford to the sideline, and a diving catch made by Hendricks. Wow. He's been great in this game as well. Made a lot of plays, most of them underneath, but this time he goes vertical and makes the leaping grab. Now at the 34, Blatchford. It's a free rusher, and he just doesn't dump it off. You have your dump off option right there. Just take it. Oh my gosh, man. That one over the middle. Looked like he targeted the wrong guy there. He had a guy coming open on the in-breaker. 16 passes to 4 runs. That is not the ratio I'm looking for. We're not the flippin' Eagles who refuse to run the ball here. And we get sacked to get out of field goal range, and then we have to settle for nothing. That is very annoying. And downfield. Buffalo looking like they might be wanting to score here. with under 40 seconds remaining. Cook takes the screen and gets first down and out of bounds with it. I wish we could get a screen to work that well. Allen back to pass. It's another screen. Cook gets another first down. Doesn't get out of bounds that time, but geez. Those will be the best 2 screens we've run all series if we run those, dude. We can't get a screen to work at all. And then Stephon Diggs looks like he just won off the line of scrimmage there. He was wide open. And his first and goal down to the 8 with 23 seconds remaining. Bill's definitely going to score. Now you got to just wonder if it's going to be 3 or 6. Second goal after that one was thrown short of the sticks. And it looks like the Bills are going to have to settle for 3 because of it. Not a great decision there by Allen. The way they were moving, you have to think, I was almost sure they're going to come away with a touchdown, but just a poor decision. We'll force them to 3. So, not a good half for us offensively. Some bad mistakes by Blatchford. Kind of killing the only drives with potential that we had. But at the end of the day, we're a touchdown away from taking the lead in this game. And so, we get the ball first. Let's see what we do with it. 2nd and 7. Blatchford gives... No, it's a read option, dude. Madden needs to fix their crap. This is a Brock Purdy playbook. Why is there read option in it? Oh. Luckily, we get the conversion on 3rd down. Gabe Davis shows up again. 3 for 57 in the game. Now we just need to feed him a touchdown ball. From the gun. At the 38-yard line. Blatchford, he's lofting it deep, and he's got a man. It's Javier Hendricks. Let's go. I mean, when you look at it, Blatchford's completing 70% of his passes. He's doing well on a play-to-play basis. He's just making some bad mistakes when it counts. As Gabe Davis hauls in his 4th reception. 2nd and 4. We have to score here. Blatchford from under center has a man crossing it's Javier Hendricks, and he's stopped just short. Hendricks continues to have a big day. From inside the 1, 1st and goal. Big package for Memphis. It's a feed to Bijan, and he is into the end zone easily. With a push from Max Williams, he could have gained 8 on that play. But Memphis does exactly what you want to see them do here to begin the second half. Our defense just has to keep things up here. This time they can't corral Josh Allen. He gets loose for 9.5. Allen under center now. Making some changes at the line. And it's a throw up the sideline, and he had his man. We are lucky there. Gonzalez was beat, but Allen just couldn't quite make the throw. 3rd and inches. Cook, he is going to get the first. That was actually pretty close. A good play by Mac Wilson. Dalton Kincaid lined up as the H-back here on 1st down. Play action Buffalo. Over the middle. That one's hauled in by Darnell Mooney. Buffalo. Fresh set of downs from the 49. Changing plays here. Allen to throw. Has the in-breaker. For a gain of 6 to Kilgore. Rookie Kilgore has had himself a solid outing today. Allen dumps it off to James Cook, and Anthony Jennings out in coverage. Was right there for the stop. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Empty formation. Allen, he's going down. Jalen Carter just destroyed his man and gets the sack. And that's going to result in a Buffalo punt. That first down play looked like a bit of a miscommunication. I'll bring up 2nd and 10. Latchford has a man. Javier Hendricks once more. Having his best spotlight game of his career at the very least. We still refuse to run the ball. We'll do it here, and it's going to be right into a safety blitz. Nice. We refuse to run the ball, and when we do, it ends up being at the worst possible time. Second down and 8. After the short completion on first down. Yardage-wise, this game has been very even. These two division rivals playing each other well, especially defensively here in this game. Kincaid his 5th catch, but he's just barely over 20 yards. This should be a Buffalo false start, and it will be. That makes it a much tougher 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Fake the give to Cook. Allen has a clean pocket, and he has a man downfield, but Kelvin Joseph was all over it, forcing the incompletion. Bijan with the carry here. Cuts up field, gains a few. Fullback in for Memphis here. 2 tight ends in as well. To give to Robinson. He finds the hole, cuts up field. Big gain. But Charlie Kyle is injured again. The dude just came back. He has 97 injury. What is wrong with this terrible game? First down for Tyquan Thornton there. Name we haven't really called much today. Latchford to Bijan. That one will gain 9. Another promising looking drive here from Blatchford and the offense. From the 40. 2nd and 1. That one incomplete. Rasul Douglas in coverage. This has made a couple nice plays. It is now 3rd and 1. Got to pick this up. We're just outside of field goal range. Latchford has time, and it's dropped. It was not a good pass by any means, but Hendricks. I mean, both Blatchford and Hendricks are to blame there. Hendricks threw it behind him, and then, Blatchford threw it behind him, and then Hendricks could not haul it in. Just wanted to take a quick break to take a look at the injury report. It looks like Charlie Kyle will be coming back into the game next time out. So not a big injury like it was last time. Second down. Cook will gain 1. And now it's Darnell Mooney. Shaken up on the play. Under a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. Allen. He's going to get picked off. Christian Gonzalez jumped that Stephon Diggs route and comes up with the interception, as he has done so many times in his young career. Been an awesome playmaker in the secondary for us. And he gets us the ball back in scoring position. We start at the 20. Blatchford to the end zone. Broken up. Memphis goes to 3 tight ends here. Ejon alone in the backfield. Blatchford back to pass, and he just keeps running backwards. How do you lose 17 there, Blatchford? My goodness, man. Don't make a bad play worse. You're not fast enough to make a play. Don't run backwards, man. All these defensive ends are faster than you. Oh my gosh. End up with 3. It's fine. Got a 4-point lead now. Allen. Got a quick throw over the middle to Kincaid. He's breaking tackles. Gaining a first. From the 36. Josh Allen. Broken up on that play to Kilgore. Allen to James Cook. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. As you can see, Memphis, one of the better teams in the league at taking the ball away. We've added 2 more to that total in this game so far, hoping to add another before the game is said and done. Allen, past the sticks. That's first down, Buffalo. Shakir on the reception. Under center. It's an RPO. Stephon Diggs just jukes out a man. And gains 7. Sweet moves by Diggs. Empty formation. 2nd down. Allen dumps it off to Cook, but Demir Hale breaks that play up. And makes it 3rd down. Stop here would be huge as the Bills are not yet in field goal range. And broken up on the deep ball. Christian Gonzalez having himself a nice stretch here. Keaton Mitchell gets the carry. He's going to gain 4. His first attempt today. And as expected, Charlie Kyle is back in the game. Nice to see that. Blatchford, he threw a 3rd pick to White. Just stop targeting him, man. How do you throw? Oh my gosh. And they've all been straight at him. You've got to be kidding me, Blatchford. The defense has not made winning this game hard. Yet you're somehow still selling. Gain a 6 there to Wesco. Josh Allen on 2nd down. We'll hand it off to Cook. He's stopped up short. 10 rushes for just 22 yards. The run defense has continued to be strong. Our defense in general. Allen over the short middle to Kincaid, another first. I don't think Kincaid's been targeted more than 4 yards down the field at any single point of this game. And all underneath for him. That one's into the end zone, and it's a touchdown to Stephon Diggs. Buffalo takes the lead. Playing a little bit of violin there too. So now the offense needs to come out and we need to score 3. I'm not confident in us being able to do it, honestly, with how Blatchford keeps making mistakes. Under center, second down. Blatchford has it, and he's going down. Took too long there to make his decision. That's the 5th sack today, and it's 3rd and 21 inside our own 10. Blatchford, he had Gabe Davis and he missed him. What is going on with Blatchford today, man? This is not the quarterback we've been watching for the last few episodes. It's not the same dude. He just can't get out of his own way at this point, man. It's sad to see. Another minimal run there for Cook. At least we've still got some things we're doing well in this game. Play action. Jalen Carter is going to get right to Josh Allen. Givens, unfortunately, injured. But Blatchford gets another chance here. We got to be better than we were the last time. It's a gain of 7 over the middle to Davis. He's up to 70 yards. Like to get him a few more here. We timed this right. This could be a nice game-winning drive against a division rival. That run play didn't work out. Boyd just ended up not blocking anybody. 3rd and 3. Blatchford back to pass. He's got a man past the sticks. Williamson had a strong start to the game, but haven't heard much from him since until that point right there, where he makes the clutch 3rd down reception. Blatchford has all day, throws and finds his man past midfield. Javier Hendricks, another reception. Up to 8 catches today. Blatchford has his X Factor active. Gets another quick little completion prior to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left. Blatchford. He's got Gabe Davis for another first down. 6 catches, 80 yards for Gabe Davis in his revenge game, but the ultimate revenge would be getting the game-winning touchdown reception. We're in field goal range. We just can't make stupid mistakes like I think we just did with the hold. Come on. No sacks, no picks, no stupid holds. That's all we got to do. Avoid the mistakes. We were in field goal range. Just don't beat yourself. And now we're going to take a massive sack. And you're running backwards again, dude. You just lost 5 more yards than you needed to on that. Because you're running backwards against the guy that's faster than you. Should have been picked there. My gosh, dude. Blatchford just cannot get out of his own way in this game. He's been awful. 3rd and 31. And he's going to take another sack. Just throw the damn ball, dude. Stop rolling to your left. You're slow as... Oh, my gosh. That one's tipped, and it's going to be intercept. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that was the most frustrating thing I've ever seen. We're not watching the last 53 seconds. The Bills won. Oh, my gosh, dude. You've got to be kidding me with the end of that game from Blatchford. We're not even looking at the stats. We're not doing anything. That's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more Thunderbirds. I'll see you then.